Welcome, viewers in Bournemouth and around the world to Matchday Live. Today we have basketball with Bournemouth University for the National Trophy. Commentating this game. Let's look at the teams starting with Bournemouth. On the bench, Bournemouth have Jake Young, Sean Tracy, Anthony Giordadis, and Jacob Egerton. Starting lineup, they have Chad Blanton, Ben Day, Antonio Hughes, Samet Goulet, and Vincent Masker. Now let's have a look at the MMU team each.
Yeah, so for MMU, so on the bench, they're starting with Kagan Rose, Jamie Ramsey, Keane Watkins, Jordan Afiola, and Tom Wilmore. And starting, we've got Pietro Torati, Evan Walsh, who also plays for Manchester Giants, Ethan Tucker, Louis Weaver, followed by Dan Davies.
So should you know much about this MMU team?
No, I just think from what I've heard, they're quite quick and they're fairly aggressive, and their defensive effort is always there.
So, being a Mystic player yourself, what do you think wins and loses basketball games?
I think in basketball, defense always leads to great offense. So as long as they've got defense locked down, all the efforts there on defense, they're always going to get offense. And no matter how many offensive shots they might miss, as long as they're getting the right shots in the first place, that's what really counts.
The MMU's coach Callum did earlier say to me that there might be a height mismatch in this game, with Bournemouth being a very tall team, but they're going to try to be quick and aggressive on defense, as that will help them on offense. Also, with MMU, they have the Giants player Evan Walsh. However, on Bournemouth, they have two Americans, Chad Blanton and Tone Hughes, who are American basketball college players. They also have Samet Goulet, who is a Turkish national. Now, their coach described them as a typical European player, slow and can motivate and can manipulate the ball into areas where other players can't. They also have Anthony Giordadis Jr., number 7, who is 7 foot tall. I wonder if the number has anything to do with that. What do you think the troubles are going to be playing against someone that's 7 feet?
I think MMU just need to focus on boxing out, because if Bournemouth start getting them second chance points, that can make or break the game. So I think definitely boxing out, especially the taller players such as Georges Jr., and that's definitely going to make or break the game.
I've spoke to their coach as well, Chad Blanton, expecting good range shooting, and they're also expecting to try and get on the front foot and try and attack this game and be quick in transition and stop MMU's defensive efforts. Whereas MMU are going to try and look to be balanced and versatile in offense while still being effective defensively and being positionless defensively and trying to attack them. It looks like we are getting ready to set off here. Any thoughts pre-game, Isha?
I just think that MMUs need to be cautious, especially because of the height on this Bournemouth team. Like, especially when driving into the lane, like with them 7-footers in the paint, they just need to be wary of when they're driving in. They might need to look for drives and kicks. We might see a lot of shooting in this game, outside shooting especially. So we'll just see how that goes.
We are watching Matchday live here at Platt Lane. Last week, MMU were away at Newcastle. They defeated Newcastle University 97-77, and they also defeated the University of Cambridge to reach the quarterfinals, I think about 3 weeks ago. From what I can tell, MMU seem to be confident from what their coach has said, but it's going to be very tough for them. For some news earlier, the men's football first team beat Leeds 5-0, which is a very good result for them. And the women's first team also won their league, beating Chester 10-1, which is an outstanding result. And it's some fashion to win the league. Going to jump to Isha here. What attracted you to basketball?
I think just it's such a fast-paced game. Like, in my opinion, basketball compared to football, you can go a whole game with no scores. Basketball has always something happen. You've got to play offense, you've got to play defense, Whereas sports like netball, you kind of just have to stay in 1/3. Maybe you only stay offense, you only stay defense. But basketball just has it all. Fast pace, you just need that fitness level, and you're just always involved in the game.
Being a forward, do you obviously the guards will see more of the ball, but forwards, I personally prefer forwards. Forwards again in this game, in the modern game, are getting a lot more of the ball and having to be a lot more versatile. What do you see modern basketball as being, especially in the women's game? Do you think how much is it revolutionising quickly? How do you think it's going to develop in the next 5 years?
I think just outside shooting is a massive thing at the moment, especially because whereas in the past we've seen big guys actually playing in the big positions, like playing inside, post moves, things like that. But now you see a lot more bigs will be going and settling for outside shots in opposed to setting on inside plays like posting up. So I think the 3-point shot has definitely changed the game and how it's played.
Well, I was watching Jordan Jr. earlier, and he can shoot. I can tell you 7 foot, but in the warm-ups he can shoot. Let's see if that can translate to the game. But if he can, that's going to be a real danger for them.
Definitely, because it's extremely hard to box out. I mean, to close out someone who can shoot like that.
Especially if they get the mismatch on them with the screens. MMU could be in for a tough day, but I think they're going to have to just be quick and aggressive, and you can't make excuses for the other players. You've just got to get on with it, haven't you?
Yep.
Right, we are late to starting, but I think we're looking to get ready here. MMU are taking the court. Let's remind you of their team. They've got Pietro Turati, Evan Walsh, Ethan Tucker, Louis Weaver and Dan Davis. Bournemouth are starting with Ben Day, Shad Blanton, Tony Hughes, Samit Gulek and Vincent Masker. Interestingly, Anthony Jordas Jr. isn't starting, so maybe he's the 6th man and leads their team. What do you think that could be interesting?
I think to have someone of that size who can have such an impact on the game to come off the bench, that'll definitely be interesting. See how MMU will put up with that.
Right, we're getting ready for the tip-off here. And MMU win the ball. Looking to take it up court here, just slowly get into the game.
Straight into a play, MMU.
Looking for a screen. Looking for the pick and pop. No. Just drives into the lane and makes it. Good intent here from MMU first up. And here we see the aggression already. Bournemouth take it. Gets into the post. Fades.
Ooh,
and misses.
shot.
Good rebound. MMU take up court. Ethan Walsh into Louis Weaver, who rebounds his own miss and can't make it.
Shots like that will be the difference between winning and losing this game, I think.
Let's see. Bournemouth, have it at the edge. Ooh, drives into, steps back, and makes the 2. That's a very good play early on. It can build confidence. MMU again, just slowing it down on offense, not rushing into anything. See if they can get their plays going. All the play already. Into
3-second violation.
3-second violation. That's not what you want to be doing at the start of the game.
Definitely not. They'll need to sort that out as soon as they can.
Mistakes like that can cost games if you continue to do them. See, Bournemouth, get the ball. Bring it up the court. Takes a 3, and not good. MMU managed to get the rebound there. It's good
See,
boxing out.
2 MMU players there, one boxing out and then Bournemouth players.
Drives, and one.
And one.
That's a very good play there from Evan Walsh, the Giants player. I think he's going to be crucial today for them to win. MMU here having a little discussion. I wonder if that's about the mistake that's already been made and just to keep their mind focused.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, it's very early in the game. Oh, shoelace.
Ooh. Now we're ready to take the free throw. Evan Walsh at the line. He takes his time, and it's good. Convert that to make a 3-point play. They're massive. You can just get so much momentum off at and one, can't you?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, they steal it. Oh, and he fakes it.
Ooh,
Oh,
what a
that's
nice
a great
fake.
play. Wants the foul as well. I think he might have had a case there. MMU very aggressive on defence, as the coach said. Bournemouth for 3.
Ooh,
Oh, make
gets
it.
to go.
Momentum killer they can be. Again, Evan Walsh looking to come up the court. Gets in the post. Oh, beats his way through. And offensive foul. Just leaning into the Bournemouth player there a bit too much for the referee's liking.
Play like Evan Walsh, you don't really want him to get in foul trouble too early on in the game, so we'll have to be careful about that.
Bournemouth just looking to slow things down slightly here in the low post. Now double teaming though from MMU, trying to force the ball, and they force a steal. That's very good aggressive defensive play from MMU. Evan Walsh finds it into the corner and splash for 3. Very, very good play there from MMU. Bournemouth now looking to bring the ball up. Shoots for 3 from deep and makes it. Impressive 3-point shooting so far in this game, Isha.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to start closing out closer, because if he continues to make them shots, that'll definitely be a game changer.
And MMU give the ball away there, straight to Bournemouth. And Bournemouth, poor mistake there from Tone Hughes. And MMU make the layup on the quick drive.
I think Bournemouth wanted a charge called there.
Fakes, drives inside, passes it off. Again, another deep 3, and is not good this time. That's very close to going in. Shad Blanton, as their coach said, is a very good range shooter, and it's evident so far, Isha.
Yeah, and then MMU with another easy layup in the basket. Up by 6 now.
In the first 4 minutes of this quarter. Bournemouth drive, can't make the layup, and MMU have been very good on rebounding here so far in this first quarter. And Evan Walsh nearly makes the Euro step work.
I think he wanted the foul again there.
Shad Blanton looking to shoot again from 3. Travel.
Timeout called, MMU.
No, it's a great start from MMU there. Very aggressive, like the coach said they were going to be. Bournemouth, however, have been kept in the game by Shad Blanton's 3-point shooting.
Yeah, I think he's 2 from 3 now. But it's interesting that MMU called the timeout, because they haven't been doing terrible. Yeah, we'll see if when Georgios Jr., when he subs in, see how much of a difference that can make in the game.
It looks like he's going to come in here with the way the coaches are setting out. Looking if they're going to get down in the post with him, pick and pop, and just manipulate with MMU's head here.
Yeah, and see if they can get some offensive rebounds, because MMU have been doing a pretty decent job of boxing out so far in the game. See if that changes when he subs on.
I wonder if the way they play, they normally just have one body just for the offensive rebound, but it seems that they might need to get, or if they just have him, it would work, but they need to potentially put another couple bodies to get the rebounds, because so far MMU are outnumbering him.
I think they're going with the same 5, Bournemouth.
They have, yes. They've not brought Georgios Jr. in yet. MMU will start with the ball. Someone needs to... Pietro takes the ball here. Looking to play a call. Pietro again on the wing. Gets it to Evan Walsh. Bunts it inside. Good defensive work, good hustle there from Bournemouth, but MMU keep it. Evan Walsh for 3. Oh, not makes it. Good percentage shot there though. MMU again just hustling to keep that ball. Drives, fouls, and 1. Good play there from Tone Hughes.
See if he can convert the and one.
He can't. And MMU again get the rebound. Still well to box out. Pietro drives, spins, now gives it back to the top of the key.
They're looking in for a post touch there.
Again, MMU hustle well. Pietro on the edge, brings it inside. At the top of the key. Oh, that's a beautiful mid-range shot from Pietro Turati there. MMU just winning the small battles here, it seems.
Yeah, that was a great shot. It was very contested. So somehow managed to get it to go.
Have we got out of bounds here?
Yeah, I think...
Shad Blanton was out of bounds as he received the ball there. Again, small mistake from Bournemouth, and MMU are just going to look to capitalise on it.
Yeah, these small mistakes are going to start to add up as we get further into the game.
Pietro on the ball here in the wing. And can't make the clean pass. Gives the ball to Bournemouth.
Interesting that MMU are trying to get as many post touches as they can, but I think that'll change completely when Jordan Jr. checks in.
Shad Blanton steps back for the three. Can't make it this time. And MMU just look to calm things down as the ball goes out of bounds. Shad Blanton does look dangerous though if he can get going. I think he's going to have to be someone that MMU look, and they've already looked to double him already. I think they can't continue that if Giardis comes on and is 7 foot. Drives into the middle and is fouled. That's a second foul for number 10 for Bournemouth.
Yeah, Benday, their captain, is now on 2 fouls.
Now, can MMU convert the free throws? It'd be massive for the Momentum to take an 8-point lead. First one's good from Dan Davis.
See if he could convert the second.
And he's able to. Some big free throws there from Dan Davis to get the score to 18-10 to MMU. Now Bournemouth looking to bring the ball up the court. Tone Hughes to Shad Blanton. Shad Blanton keeps the ball, gets it into the post. Now back to the edge. Shad Blanton again. Drives into fade and makes it.
The floater.
Some good skills on show here already. Had some floaters, some Euro steps, some very good dribbling skills, not just 3-point shooting. MMU drive it. Oh, lovely behind the back pass.
Beautiful pass, but fortunately couldn't convert it. I think Evan Walsh is talking to referee Ryan Petrie. I think he wanted a foul on the last call.
And he's
on the last
got
play,
the foul,
sorry.
yes. Got the foul. Evan Walsh has been blocked. And we've got some changes. Yep. And here he comes. Let's see if he can solve their rebounding issues. Dan Davis at the line again. And makes it again. First one was good. And he makes a second one. It's 4 out of 4 from the line from Dan Davis. That's massive there from MMU, just giving them the momentum to keep a 8-point lead in this game. Shad Blanton behind the back, drives, puts it out to the corner, and the mid-range is good.
Straight away we saw Jordan Jr. then ready to get the rebound.
Pietro brings the ball up for MMU.
Early 3-point shot.
You've got the space. Now Tone Hughes drives for Bournemouth. Tries to get the pass to Anthony, doesn't make it, and that's a Bournemouth ball. MMU just able to get a touch on there to disrupt him. And let's see if they can start to utilise him in offence and maybe just to get some offensive rebounds going for them. Shad Blanton from deep.
Open.
Not good. He's just got out of rhythm with those 3-point shots in the last 5 minutes. Now, Evan Walsh brings it up the court, spins, layup is good and
one.
one. Evan bringing the momentum for MMU here.
We've already had such a huge impact on the game already.
7 points so far, and he's got an opportunity to make it 8.
And has a timeout been called?
And it looks like there has been a timeout called. Didn't quite see by who.
I think it would probably be Bournemouth.
Bournemouth just need to sort themselves out here. They're just looking a little bit disorganised-ish. What do you think?
Yeah, they just need to gain some composure. At the moment, it's very rushed shooting. Whilst their three-point shooting has been good, they're shooting them quite early. They need to settle for more high-percentage shots and see if they can get anything from that. Or now Jordan's Juniors checked in, see if they can get some post touches, because MMU have been doing such a good job at that this game. That's why they've been getting a lot of fouls in the paint.
And MMU have been good from the free throw line. That can be crucial in a game like this.
Definitely, it can be the difference between winning and losing. But if Bournemouth can get them fouls and get to the line, they just need to convert their free throws.
MMU have made some changes here.
Tom Wilmore's checked in.
Tom Wilmore in for MMU.
Bournemouth have the same 5.
I believe Ben Day has actually come off for Bournemouth. Yes, that's right. Ben Day has come off for...
Sean Tracy's checked in, yeah.
Right, Evan Walsh from the line. Let's see if he can make his second free throw of the day. And it's good. MMU have been very good from the line in this first quarter. And that brings them up to a 9-point lead in this game. Chad Blanton has the ball for Bournemouth on the wing. Gets it to the key. Teams try to double him there. Gets it to Tone Hughes. He drives it inside. Looking for an option. Chad Blanton on the... Oh, lovely move. And makes the mid-range.
It's just in time. I think that's what Bournemouth need to be doing. Slowing the ball down, settling for better shots. Just like that play then.
MMU quick to try something, but then it's stole back by Bournemouth as they look to come on a late charge in this first quarter. They drive and it's foul.
It's a foul.
Evan not happy with that decision.
See if Bournemouth can convert the free throws. Oh, the foul was actually on the floor, so they're not shooting.
Oh. So it's not a shooting foul here, so no free throws for Bournemouth. And Kean Watkins has checked in here for MMU. MMU looking to make some changes, give some rest for the starters in this first quarter. Jordan Jr. from the corner doesn't make the 2-pointer. And good work from Kean there to ensure the ball. And Evan Walsh tries to go up and again looking for the foul, but no good, says the ref. Chad Blanton drives. Bournemouth tried to go for the reverse layup, no
Blocked
good.
by Kean Watkins.
But they'll keep the ball. Kean's had a very good introduction to the game here. A good defensive rebound and a block already. That's what they need from him. From the corner, 3 attempted, and he's good. Bournemouth, big chunk into the scoreline there.
Bournemouth keep getting them wide open threes. It'll definitely be a killer.
Tom Wilmore with the ball here, straight to Evan Walsh. Who's going to look to produce some more magic for MMU here. It's fouled. And that will be a shooting foul. Yes, it will.
See if he could convert the shots.
Evan very much dominant for MMU here, showing why he's on the Giants roster.
Definitely his impact has been detrimental to the lead that they've had for most of the game.
Again, makes the first free throw. Takes his time. And then the second one's good. That's 4 from the line here for Evan. With 10 points so far in the game, 3 out of 4 from the field, including a steal. What you need from a player of his quality.
Definitely impact on the both offensive and defensive end.
Foul here for Bournemouth. Shooting foul from Kieran, who was indicating to the ref, had his arms up in the air, but
Yeah.
I don't think that was quite doing for the ref. Right. First one. Very high arc.
Yeah, extremely. See if Sean Tracy can convert the second.
We've got 44 seconds left in this first quarter. MMU is going to see if they can get a double play at the end here. 3-point isn't good,
Unable to convert. Offensive rebound, Evan Walsh.
Oh, and he dominates in the paint there, Evan Walsh. Story of his first quarter, and he goes for an aggressive approach on defense straight away, trying to keep Bournemouth in their own half.
Last possession of the quarter. Let's see what they can do.
Tone Hughes drives. He's fouled.
So Bournemouth at the line again.
18 seconds remaining in this first quarter. MMU lead by 6 points. And it'll be massive if Tone Hughes can manage to convert these 2 free throws. First one's good. Just growing into this quarter of Bournemouth have, I think MMU definitely started the first quarter much more dominant, but Bournemouth have just been able to keep themselves in it.
Yeah, I think that 3-point shooting has definitely contributed to the way they've been able to stay in this quarter.
And the second one's good as well. Bournemouth cleaning themselves up from the line as they were unable to do earlier in the quarter. Now MMU just going to take their time here with the ball. Run that clock down. Good IQ there. Couple seconds, gets shot off Keon, gets the floater, and is no good. And that's the end of the first quarter here with MMU leading Bournemouth 27-23. Thoughts on that first quarter, Isha?
I think from watching it, it definitely felt like MMU were the dominant force, whereas the scoreboard tells a different story because Bournemouth are only down by 4 points, and it definitely doesn't feel like that from this game. But that 3-point shooting has definitely kept them in. So like Shad Blanton with his 3-point shooting has been definitely had an impact on this game.
They definitely seem to be a lot more clever with the ball after their timeout. I think the coach was suggesting, let's go for the high percentage plays. Let's not just go for the 3-point shot. Let's try and keep it going. 43% from the 3-point line, though. That's NBA level percentage there.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But you can see a big difference there is the 100% free throw line. That's massive. If you can get those 1 points from the free throw lines, you're going to get yourself an extra 15, 20 points a game. Look at some of the highlights of this first quarter. And, well, it's that man, Evan Walsh.
Yeah, he's had such a huge impact on the game already. See what he's like for the rest of it.
See the 3-point shooting there. Very high arc from Shad Blanton.
MMU answering back there.
That was just after the timeout, and it just seemed Shad Blanton just took his time, was able to get into the space, drive into the space, and pull up and get the 2 instead of spamming for the 3.
Yeah, because they used the whole 24 seconds of shot clock, and I think Bournemouth definitely needs to start considering that, and we've seen that much more. Bournemouth have the ball to start the quarter.
Goes for the screen, Shad Blanton straight away with Jordan Jr. Have it in the corner, drive to the rim, spin move.
Nice spin move.
Evan Walsh, though, gets the rebound and looks to take them quick on the charge. Is fouled and will go to the line for 2 free throws. MMU now looking to just speed things up a bit on offense here in the second quarter straight away.
See if they can continue their 100% free throw percentage. I think Tony Hughes complained that he got hit in the face on that play there.
Can Evan continue his success rate at the free throw line? First one's not good. Just takes his time. And makes the second one. didn't think about the first miss, just got on with it. And now MMU looking to go man-to-man here. Well, they have it in their side of the court, maybe just trying to run their shot clock down slightly. Tone Hughes though, drives into the paint, spins into Jordis Jr., gets it out to the top of the key, was looking for spin move, and MMU just be able to get a tip just to slow them down here. Not much on the shot clock here, and that'll be a shot clock violation.
Travel call.
Was it a travel? I think
Travel called on Jordis Jr. He's complaining. He doesn't think it is, but
MMU looking to bring the court here with Tom Wilmore. Call up the court with Tom Wilmore. He's calling some plays here. Kian. Back to Ethan. Evan looking for the skyhook, and he's good. A bit of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in that skyhook there. Now Tone Hughes just looking to slow things down here for Bournemouth. They've not had the best start to this second quarter. Again, with a few mistakes to start the quarter. He drives, spins, he's looking for a pass, but he turns, and short. Although good hustle there from Shad Blanton, but just not able to keep the ball in play. Pietro's checking in here for, I'm not quite sure. Got Pietro back in the game here though, one of their starters. Kian on the top with the key, gets it to Pietro straight away. Kian now, into Ethan Tucker.
wide open on the wing. Ooh, banks it in. The bank is open. Ooh. Someone went flying there.
Shad Blanton, for some reason.
Interesting shot there. I think he thought that the referee may have called a foul in that previous play.
Evan can't make the 3-point. That was a very peculiar shot there from Shad Blanton. Coach throwing his arms up in the air. There must have been some sort of confusion there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was called there. Is that a foul? Yep, whoever that foul was on, that's their second.
Shad Blanton to the top of the key and makes the 3.
If he continues to shoot like this in this game, it's just going to be the difference between winning and losing, I think.
Picks up for his wild shot just a minute ago. Evan Walsh tried to get it inside, but Tone Hughes steals the ball. And they look to be quick in transition here, Bournemouth, and the layup is good. Timeout called here.
MMU.
A bit of a scrappy start to the second quarter. MMU able to retain the lead.
Bournemouth seem much more aggressive when they're turning the ball over on it straight away. Shad Blanton just then straight back on the ball when the ball was turned over. So we might see more aggression off Bournemouth in this quarter.
Just going back to that wild Shad Blanton, the Shad Blanton shot that was from almost half court. The coach was not happy, but I think there was confusion in that play, and he was able to make up for it, which shows a sign of a strong character. And his 3-point shooting has kept them in the game so far.
Yeah, definitely. And if he continues to shoot like that, MMU definitely need to look at closing him out better.
We've not seen much of Samet Gulek so far in this game, the Turkish national. I wonder if they are able to try and get him into the games a bit more and get some more plays going. It seems they are relying on the 3-point shot so far, Bournemouth.
Definitely. They've not settled for plays much, whereas MMU, you can see them slowing the game down, calling their plays and taking the time to set them up.
Kian just receiving some advice there about boxing out Jordis Jr., just trying to make sure he isn't dominated. Now Tom Wilmore brings the ball up from MMU after the timeout. Pietro, top of the key.
Kagan Rove checked in for MMU.
And he's 3 straight away, and he's good. What a way to bring an impact into this game. Now, Bournemouth look to change the momentum in this game. Tony Hughes floats it, and Kian was able to contest that shot very nicely there.
Jordis Jr. got a hand on that rebound then, but wasn't able to keep it.
Pietro brings it inside from top of the key and makes it. Now, MMU leading now by 10 points here in the second quarter. But Bournemouth drive straight away, and great layup there by Sean Tracy. He's been very good since he's come on, Isha.
Definitely had his instant impact off the bench.
Now Tom Wilmore. Straight to Evan Wallace. Evan Walsh, sorry.
Spin.
Spin move. And he's
Nice.
good.
If he continues to make plays like that in this game, I think Bournemouth are definitely struggling to calm him down. 17 points already, and we're not even halfway through the second quarter yet.
Sean Tracy here, looking to make an impact. Finds Tone Hughes on the wing.
Bournemouth turns that outside shot again, and that's why they continue to shoot like that. Why not?
Now, again, Tom Wilmot with the ball for MMU. Going to look to try and feed Emma Walsh here. He's absolutely on fire in this first half. Lovely step. And yeah, it's a good presented shot, that. Confident after making the free off the bench. And that's a foul.
On the floor.
Trying to make it look like a shooting foul, as all players do.
Jordan Afalabi checks in for MMU.
It seems that they are rotating the person on Giordas Jr. not to, so they don't get too tired out, and they've got fresh legs on him. They all seem to be wary of him.
Yeah, he's not had a huge impact on the game yet, but we'll see what happens. They've just fed the ball into the post. Unable to convert the layup.
Evan Walsh makes the floating pass. It's great little to Pietro, but Pietro isn't able to convert the layup. Tone Hughes now brings it up.
Early three-point shot. It still converts the three-point shot.
That three-point shot is keeping Bournemouth in this game so far. They've now just trailed by 4 points in this first half. Pietro looking for the foul, doesn't get it, and Sean Tracy brings the ball up for Bournemouth, and the layup is good. And that's a couple layups there.
Bournemouth only trail by 2 points in this game.
But MMU just needs to be wary here, just slow the ball, slow their plays down, and just be wary of not losing that scoreboard pressure that they had on Bournemouth not 2 minutes ago. Pietro, foul. MMU just need to be wary here, Ish, don't they?
Yeah, I think the fact that they're getting to the free throw line again is definitely a positive thing for them, because their free throw percentage has been so high. That's what's going to keep them in this game, especially if Bournemouth continue to shoot as they have been.
Couple changes here for MMU. Tom Wilmore comes out, checks out the game. The first one isn't good from Pietro. Second one is good though. Again, MMU making sure that they get at least one of the two from the free throw line in. Chad Blanton now for Bournemouth. Drives into the paint, looks for the layup, and one. Very, very good play there from Chad Blanton. And Bournemouth have an opportunity to level score for the first time in this game.
Interesting. Chad Blanton's at 50% from the three-point line. See if he continues his brilliant shooting.
15 points so far for Blanton in this game. He's really been their key man. And he's not able to convert it to a three-point play, so MMU do retain the lead. Now, Evan Walsh looking to get it inside, but it's stole by Bournemouth. And can Sean Tracy convert the mistake by MMU? No, he can't. And
Rebound.
MMU again rebound the ball superbly. Pietro drives into the paint, gets the pass off, and the reverse layup is good from Jordan Afalabi. Sean Tracy spins, foul.
Oh, MMU players wanted a travel there.
Arguing the point. And it's going to be a shooting foul.
So Bournemouth have the chance to shorten the lead. Down by 3 points in this game.
Evan Walsh arguing the point here to the referee.
Oh, we see Evan Walsh checking out in this game.
Smart management, check him out. I think therefore you should check him out before the end of the second half. Make sure he's going to be very fresh for them for the second half to make the impact.
Yeah, they just need to try and keep the lead. They don't need to worry about gaining too much of a lead at the moment. I think they've got the third quarter to do that.
Sean Tracy here from the line. Very good for Bournemouth off the bench. And he makes both of them for the first time for Bournemouth. They convert both free throws from the line. He's 13 points here off the bench and 4 from the line. So very high impact on this game. Dan Davis looking to spin. Gets it out to Pietro on the wing. He shoots the 3 and is
Heavily
short.
contested shot. If MMU continues to settle for shots like that, this is when the Bournemouth will start to catch up or will take the lead.
They just need to calm things down, go through their plays. Isha?
Definitely. We saw more of that in the first quarter. We saw MMU really slowing the game down, playing at their intensity. But I think in this quarter, it's kind of changed. We've seen Bournemouth take the game into their hands. We're playing in Bournemouth's game now.
Pietro, sloppy pass there from MMU.
Another turnover.
Shablanton calling some plays out here. Looking to just slow it down towards the end of the second quarter. And
I think.
moving while he was screening that. A big opportunity there for Bournemouth to take the lead again for the first time in this game. And if MMU can go into the half, not giving up the lead at all in this half of basketball, that would be massive for them. Dan Davis drives into the paint and is fouled. And it'll be...
And Sean Tracy.
And it'll be a shooting foul. I wondered for a second there if the ref was going to give a floor foul, but no. It's a shooting foul for Dan Davis. Takes his time. First one's good. Good rhythm here from Dan Davis on that first shot. Takes a big deep breath. Makes the second one. MMU are able to get up to a 3-point lead here. Jordas Jr. brings the ball up the court for Bournemouth to Tone Hughes. He now just looks to slow it down slightly and drives into the paint. And the hook is not good for Bournemouth. So Pietro with the ball here for MMU on the wing. Now at the top of the key, Dan Davis, can he make the 3? No.
Unable to convert.
Now Tone Hughes looking to drive quickly into the paint. He's unable to. Blocked out by MMU. Jordas Jr. steps to the right to Tone Hughes and we have...
Travel or out of bounds, one of the two.
I think it might have been a travel by Jordas Jr. Now Pietro looking to bring the ball up the court into Dan Davis. Pietro now at the key. Now on the wing with Dan Davis. Able to get the pass across the court. And the 3 is good. Very good play there from MMU. Able to find the space. They just seem to have learned that they just need to pick someone into space and take the high percentage shot. Or Dan Davis tries to steal, but Shablanton. And they do get the steal. No, they don't. Loose ball. I think that was a kick ball there.
Yeah, went a bit frantic there. MMU, you see that aggressive defense from MMU. They tried to get the ball. They got their touch on it twice, but I think Bournemouth were just able to keep possession.
A minute 30 remaining here. Bournemouth just need to try and get a couple of stops here. See if they can, and they don't need to do that, needlessly give the ball away.
Yeah, they can't be turning the ball over like that. These possessions are vital for them. Only 2 minutes ago they were within 1 point. Now the point is stretched to 6 points.
Oh,
The
and
lead stretched.
decision's been changed here. It was tipped out by an MMU player, say the refs, after a consultation. Good decision by the refs there, just to have a discussion, just to make sure they get the right call. It nearly didn't matter though, as Bournemouth nearly gave the ball straight back to MMU, but the 3 from the corner is not good by Sean Tracy, and Dan Davis with the ball up the court. It's tipped out of play for an MMU ball.
Timeout called.
Both coaches here going through their plays, just making sure the teams finish this half strong. Getting some fluids on board as well for the players. Bournemouth came into that second quarter very strongly, nearly getting the lead, but MMU were just able to fight back, Isha.
Yeah, I think the intensity from Bournemouth in this quarter, they've had much more of a presence on the court, but MMU only just managing to keep themselves into the game. But Bournemouth's 3-point shooting has definitely kept them within close reach.
MMU slightly lost their way, I thought, when Evan Walsh came off, just not got that main man to get the ball to, and were just looking to each other to try and make a play, and it just ended up in a couple shots that were just not what they were doing for the first 15, for the first quarter and a half of this game.
Yeah, they were just turning the ball over, not really calling any plays. As they pass it in now, you can see he's setting up a play straight away.
Pietro gets it at the key, looks it for the wing. 3-pointer is good.
Nice.
And MMU get back that 9-point lead that they had earlier in this quarter. Chad Blanton, however, is now looking to get some momentum going at the end of this second quarter for Bournemouth. Gets the screen. The mid-range is highly contested, and they finally get an offensive rebound here, Bournemouth. Jordan Jr. helping with that. And it's heaved out to Chad Blanton, and a charging foul is not called, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, MMU definitely wanted a charge call in there.
Callum, the coach, looking perplexed that there was no charging call. Personally, I thought it was a charging call there. He looked to just lean his shoulder into the MMU player. Did Chad Blanton, and MMU arguing the point.
Bournemouth haven't got too long to get a shot off here now.
Chad Blanton drives, and it's stolen. MMU looks to drive up the court quickly. Pietro into Dan Davis, gets the layup, is fouled. Dan Davis is very good at attracting fouls to him, and he's very good from the line. Let's see if he can convert these 2 free throws.
See if MMU can get into a 10-point lead.
Dan Davis can't make the first one, it's slightly short.
See if he can convert the second.
Unable to there, but however, MMU nearly able to retain, and they will retain the ball here, so they're able to get the last shot off of this half, and they'll be able to retain this 9-point lead if they're smart with the shot clock. If they're smart with the clock here, Isha.
Yeah, see what they've got to end this quarter.
Pietro very clever here, just slows it down. Looking to drive in, gets them. Oh, beautiful
nice
pass. Beautiful from Pietro there, Isha.
Yeah, that pick and roll to end the quarter, definitely textbook there.
I think that might be the first one of the game that's properly executed with the pick and roll.
Yeah, we've seen MMU set up a few plays, and that one's definitely been the most successful so far. See if he can convert the and one.
Afalabi at the line. Can't make it, and they're going to have to get a shot off here. And that's the end of the first half, with MMU able to take an 11-point lead over Bournemouth.
The nod to take over the line, do that briefly, or it looks great.
Welcome back to Matchday Live. Here we are with the basketball in the National Trophy quarter-final. Isha, I was just going to quick point on Samet Gulak, the Turkish international. I don't think we've seen a lot from him in that first half. What do you think Bournemouth did wrong?
I think Bournemouth just need to start playing through their team, basically, because we've seen Shad Blanton, especially when he's bringing the ball up and he's settling for a lot of outside shots. He's kind of taking the game upon himself, but they need to start playing through other players and just pass the ball, really. See MMU with an early 3 there.
Trying to get Evan Walsh is back on for MMU. Let's see if he can keep contributing to his very impressive first half. And Giannis Junius fumbles, and Evan Walsh brings it up the court. Looks to drive Dan Davis in the paint and makes the layup. Evan Walsh there with 17 points in the first half and very, very efficient with the ball, Isha.
Oh no, I think it looks like Giannis Jr. might have hurt himself there.
He's on his right ankle, right foot.
Looks like his ankle, his calf, but Bournemouth definitely haven't utilised his height in this game. All they really need to do is get him into the paint, feed him the ball, and they've just not been doing that for whatever reason.
For some reason, they seem to have been trying to get him on the outside and get him shooting, but with MMU's, well, they're not like lack of height, but Georgia Jude is so much taller than them that he can just get in the paint, get in the post, and just dominate.
Yeah, and he's checked out now, so they can't really use his height. Let's see what Bournemouth can do. Bournemouth are definitely going to need a lot more composure in this game, because as we saw in the first half, they just looked a bit frantic, weren't really setting any plays up, kind of just settling for the outside shot. So let's see if they're able to set something up here.
And you again going for that man-to-man defense. Shad Blanton with the ball, gets Tone Hughes. He's looking to force his way into the paint, spins, gets the layup, and is not good from close. Now MMU with the ball, Evan Walsh driving the ball. Looking to get some plays going. Pietro on the corner, and it's intercepted by Tone Hughes, who gets the steal. Tone Hughes brings the ball up for Bournemouth. 3 from the corner is no good, and
Managed to get the rebound there.
Shad Blanton, was not paying attention, popped it there, was nearly stole off him. And we have out of bounds.
I think we'll definitely have to see Shad Blanton swinging the ball around a bit more this half.
A very, very good player, just possibly just needs to get some of his teammates going into the game.
Yeah, because unfortunately you can't do it all yourself.
Evan Walsh gets it to the corner. Pietro now at the wing, and the 3 points no good. But it was a very good play there by MMU. Just trying to get everyone involved and get everyone touch of the ball. Shad Blanton drives though. High elbow is good.
I mean, he was able to convert the shot, but again, we see Shad Blanton bringing the ball up, scoring, taking it all on his own. His teammates maybe just might get a bit better for that, but MMU easy layup there.
Very easy layup, just able to cut through the Bournemouth defence. Now leading by 13 points. Shad Blanton now looking to call some plays, gets it to Tone Hughes at the elbow.
Oh,
Not fouled,
and foul there.
Evan Walsh looks to heave it up the court. MMU get slightly lucky there and make the layup. Bournemouth with a very, very slow start to this half, and MMU taking advantage, Isha.
Definitely, MMU with them 2 easy baskets straight away. That's going to be a killer for Bournemouth. Definitely kill their momentum.
And we have a foul there by MMU.
See MMU with 7 assists and Bournemouth with only 2, and you can definitely tell just from watching that Bournemouth have not been getting the team involved. They've just not been playing as one unit this game, I don't think.
Shad Blanton again looking to drive inside, is no good, but and MMU are able to get the rebound. Evan Walsh with a no-look pass there to Pietro, and the layup's good. Again, MMU just milking the mistakes that Bournemouth continuously make. Now leading by 17 points. This could be a long hill to climb for Bournemouth, Isha.
Yeah, they're definitely digging themselves into a hole here. If they don't start looking after the ball, this can definitely be digging themselves into a hole that's just not gonna be able to get out before the end of the game.
A foul called there, and it will be a shooting foul here for Bournemouth. They need to just see if they can get these free throws going. They were
very poor in the first half, with them not converting as many as they like, and lost early momentum from it.
Yeah, MMU had really high free throw percentage in the first quarter, but interestingly enough, by the end of the half, they only had 71% free throw percentage, whereas Bournemouth had 75. So misses the second, but rebound Bournemouth turned it over. See, if Bournemouth keep having sloppy passes like that, it's going to lose them the game.
And Pietro with a very good spin move, and he was looking for the and one as well, but he doesn't get it. Look, your eyes can be deceiving, because it just seemed that MMU just made the free throws in the right moments, Isha, in that first half.
Yeah, definitely. And then Bournemouth, no good again.
Wasteful on the ball again. Dan Davis gets the pass going, and another easy layup for MMU, and they are absolutely dominating this first 4 minutes of this third quarter, and a timeout is called by Bournemouth.
Yeah, Bournemouth need this timeout. They just need to regain some of their composure. They just look a bit of a mess at the start of this half. Just throwing the ball over, settling for really low percentage shots. Just, yeah, overall not what you want to start off the third quarter, especially following that second quarter where they only got within 1 point.
And is it situations like this, lead by 21, go for the kill?
Yeah, MMU just need to make sure they can keep that momentum, because they've not settled for quite as many three-point shots so far. They've just got easy fast break layups or wide open layups, and it's really evident them high percentage chances. That's what you need, especially when looking to keep this lead and retain it.
And that defensive effort from MMU is paying off. Their aggressive and quick technique on the defense to be positionless and just try and get at the ball and get it back as quickly as possible seems to be working.
Yeah, definitely. Bournemouth just being sloppy with the balls, and paired with MMU's aggressive defense, and the score just tells what happened.
Quick on transition in this second half so far, MMU. Coach Callum will be very pleased with that. Now, Bournemouth will look to try and get some momentum going here. Ben Day on the ball. Captain just looking to probably get some other people into the game here. Jacob Anderson into Tone Hughes on the left lane and makes the layup. That's a lot better from Bournemouth.
That's probably the first time we've actually seen them take the time to set up a play, connect with the screen, saw the handoff there. They just need to continue doing that, and that might be able to keep them in the game.
Bournemouth able to rebound there from the missed shot from MMU. Tone Hughes drives up, fakes for the shot, spins back out, gets it to the open man and makes the three. Bournemouth seemed to have, something was definitely right in that huddle talk.
Definitely. Shad Blanton received 4 from 9 three-point percentage, which isn't too bad, but 20 points in this game. See if he continues to make that impact.
Looking for the foul there was MMU, but again the refs say no. And Tone Hughes takes it round the back. A lovely little move there. And Bournemouth again with a layup. They are now on a 9-point streak here. Just getting themselves back in this game.
Yeah, they're just chipping away, because obviously that's not the way they wanted to start off this quarter, but they don't need to get the lead straight away, just need to chip away slowly. Ooh. But if MMU get easy layups just like that one, yeah, they're not going to get the lead back.
And wasteful with the ball there, Bournemouth just throwing away the momentum again, as happened in the first half when they was able to get that lead down to 1 point and then just threw it away, Isha. Careless Pietro on the ball, looking for Evan. Evan now looking to dominate this game.
Nice pass inside. Oh,
Dan Davis can't get control of the ball.
Shad Blanton again for Bournemouth.
Now, Evan Walsh spins into Shad Blanton, takes the three, and he's good. And he points a gun sign at him.
Oh, is it so? Shad Blanton has been given a flop warning. Yep, they wanted a charging foul for that, but the referee said he flopped, so he does it again. It'll be a technical foul.
Evan Walsh looking to take it to Bournemouth's main man there, Isha.
Yeah, I think these two, it's definitely been an interesting matchup. Both of them top scorers for their teams. Let's see if they can keep competing against each other.
A 17-point lead here in the second half here for MMU.
Just wiping the floor.
4 minutes 20 left here in the third quarter. I just wonder if Bournemouth, they can go on one of those streaks again, but just keep the momentum. Every time they seem to get something going, they just lose it.
Yeah, they just need to look after the ball a bit better, I think.
Chad Blanton looking for a step back, but dishes it off. Oh, but it's stolen there by MMU, and they look to heave the ball up, and Pietro gets control. Lovely little Euro step, but can't get it to go. Pietro gets the rebound, though. Good hustle there from Pietro, looking for the foul. And what was called here?
Potentially a technical warning.
Yeah.
Yep, technical foul on...
And just a quick update on the rugby. MMU first are taking on Loughborough thirds, and they've just kicked off here at Platt Lane. We'll bring you updates from the 5 o'clock game while we're on air.
So currently a technical foul on Pietro for MMU.
That means a free throw with no contestation, and the ball will be given to...
Bournemouth.
That's the one. Now Chad Blanton on the ball, looking to bring it up the court. Tom Wilmore guarding him. He drives into the paint. Is able to get the pass off to Tony Hughes.
Nice pass inside. Unable to convert, but offensive rebound.
And he's fouled and won.
Interestingly, MMU have been quite decent at rebounding, boxing out, being able to get them defensive rebounds this game. That's one of the first offensive rebound Bournemouth have had, I'm pretty sure.
It's going to be interesting here to see if Tony Hughes can once again convert from this free throw line. No, he's not able to convert the three-point play, so MMU will still keep the 15-point lead. Tom Wilmore has the ball on the wing. Gets it inside for MMU. Driving into the paint. Gets a shot and is fouled.
Cool.
Louis Weaver there, winning the foul for MMU.
And Tony Hughes on Bournemouth, they're not happy with that foul call.
First one's good from Louis Weaver.
See if he's able to convert the second.
And he makes the second one. MMU continuing to be efficient from the line. Tone Hughes taking the ball up the court. It seems to be a bit of a change here for Bournemouth, with Tone Hughes taking the majority of the ball, being that playmaker for them. He looks to get the mid-range shot off. Evan Walsh did charge him down, but that's a very good mid-range shot there from Tone Hughes.
Yeah, that's a very nice shot from Bournemouth there.
Now Evan Walsh just looking to slow things down.
Yeah, MMU don't need to rush to get a shot here. The clock's on their side. They just need to slow the game down, look after the ball.
Now, can they get something going here? Can they get the right play? No, they lose. Evan loses the ball. Chad Blanton, good hustle from him, and he drives it, floats it, and he's good. A timeout call. Bournemouth just with a good 2 minutes display there, Isha.
Yeah, they just had that. They just brought that aggressiveness back on defense. So we see there turnover. Evan Walsh, Chad Blanton just able to steal the ball, convert the floater on the other end.
Rebounding has definitely been the difference in this game, and in the first half, MMU were able to get 10 rebounds compared to Bournemouth's 2. Although it does seem to have slightly changed in this third quarter, but it's where the game is being won at the minute, Isha, don't you think?
Yeah, I think in that first half, definitely going into the game, especially with the likes of Jordis Jr., MMU definitely focusing on boxing out and getting that rebound, but It's definitely been a different game this second half. We've seen Bournemouth getting a little bit more offensive rebounds, and just then before there was an and one. It wasn't able to convert it, but he's still able to get the rebound and convert 2 points.
And we will look to resume here as Bournemouth's coach is just looking to get some last-minute instructions across to his team. Let's see what they can do to try and get into this 13-point deficit. It will be an MMU ball as they look to recapture the momentum they had earlier in this half. Tom Wilmore now can make the play happen for MMU.
Yeah, I think that's been such one of the big differences in this game. MMU actually be able to slow the ball down and set up the plays. Despite that, though, MMU just turned the ball over.
Chad Blanton for three. He makes it, but he's fouled, so it will be three free throws from the line.
Fouled on Ethan Tucker for MMU.
Big opportunity here for Bournemouth from the line.
Yeah, if they're able to convert these 3 free throws, this will be massive for Bournemouth.
I wonder if they just got into Chad Blanton's landing zone there. First one's not good. Second one's not good either.
No, this is free throws win games. Bournemouth free throw percentage, whereas at MMU it appeared that they had a high percentage in the first half, but yeah, Bournemouth need to continue shooting the free throws, and actually making them.
1 out of 3 there, making sure he at least gets a point on the board for his team. As we see Kagan Rose on the ball here for MMU as he's checked in. A couple good 3-pointers from him in the first half.
Yeah, it had instant impact coming off the bench there.
Bully's in the tried to bully him in the post there. Hustle from MMU to try and get the ball, but Bournemouth with the defensive rebound. Tone Hughes drives the ball behind the back. Now looking for the open man.
Unable to convert that 3-point attempt.
And the layup is good eventually as it goes round the rim. It seems here, Isha, as if Bournemouth were looking at the scoreboard too much and going, we need that 3 points, we need to try and get back, instead of thinking, like, let's get the 2-pointer, let's get the stop and work on it defensively and break it down. Instead, again, you see there, Chad Blanton with the missed 3.
Yeah, just Bournemouth they've definitely shot a higher number of threes than MMU in this game, and it's been really evident on the scoreboard. They just get stressed, but in reality they've got another quarter yet to catch up, so they don't really need to be settling on these low percentage 3-point shots. But MMU another turnover here.
Chad Blanton behind the back, gets into the post, flicks it back to the outside. He drives into the paint, layup, but he's fouled. Seems to be the pattern of this third quarter that MMU seems to be fouling Bournemouth as they get to the line a lot. Yeah, they need to make advantage.
They've definitely been giving up a lot more free throws this half. See if they continue that going into the fourth quarter. But if Bournemouth start connecting with these free throws, it'll definitely be a problem for MMU.
First one was good, second one was not. So MMU will look to take the ball up the court here. Evan Walsh getting in the post. See if he's getting double teamed here. Can he find the open man? Oh, he just lays up. Oh, that's a beautiful move.
Great take by Evan Walsh, and that just tells the story of this game. He's just been so dominant.
Travel there from Bournemouth, and another silly mistake.
MMU ball.
Evan Walsh has been superb in this game, hasn't he, Isha?
Yeah, it's just been the difference between winning and losing. Even we saw in the first half, as soon as Evan Walsh got subbed off, we saw MMU get a little bit frantic, didn't really know how to control the ball. But yeah, you can tell his impact is huge. And number 15 on Bournemouth there with another turnover. First to travel, now out of bounds.
MMU will get the ball here behind the rim. Evan Walsh with the ball on Shab Blanton is able to shove him off and gets through the traffic and makes it. He has been superb so far in this game with 26 points, and he's been just so efficient with the ball, Isha.
Yeah, definitely. Like 9 out of 10 from a 2-point range. It's when you're making that many shots in a game, it's bound to make a difference.
Evan Walsh with the ball. Just going to look to get the shot off. No. And he's fouled. Bournemouth not happy with that.
Yeah, foul on Tony Hughes there again. I think he's picked up quite a number of fouls in this game.
He's going to easily find himself into foul trouble here if he's not careful.
Yeah, it'll be detrimental for Bournemouth because he's one of their top scorers on 20 points currently, and they'll definitely feel it if they lose him in this game.
Not 1.4 seconds to get the shot off here. MMU need to do something. Gets it to the corner. It's no good, but not a bad idea there from MMU. And they take a 14-point lead into the final quarter. How do you expect the final quarter to go, Isha?
I think MMU just need to control the ball, be a bit more composed. The clock is on their side. They just need to slow the game down a bit. They're not in a rush to get shots off. Whereas Bournemouth, they need the points. Bournemouth should we'd see them settle in for like a easier shots, so low percentage shots maybe on the inside. But we'll see what happens because they've been shooting a lot of 3-pointers.
You can see here with the stats, Bournemouth's free throw percentage has dropped massively this quarter, now down to 53% compared to MMU's 74%. And again, the rebounds tells the story of the game, those two statistics, Isha.
Yeah, and I think even the turnovers, surprisingly, MMU had 13 turnovers that quarter and Bournemouth had 4, but the scoreboard does not tell the whole story.
MMU winning the moments in this game. Bournemouth just need to try and get something going to try and get themselves into a semi-final here. But MMU look to be favourites to get to the semi-final from this position.
Yeah, we'll see if Bournemouth decide to keep settling on that 3-point shot or if they want to slow the ball down and potentially get in some layups, because the 3-point shots is definitely something we've seen them do a lot this game.
For you, what difference does a cup-style game compared to a league game make in something like this? Do you see it as a one-shot, so it doesn't matter the quality of player, you're just going to try and play your best basketball, whereas in the league you might try and play match-up?
I think, yeah, with a cup game it's always interesting because it's win or go home really, especially this late into the cup as well. Like, all players will just be giving it their all. They just want to just go out and perform and try and get into that next round.
Again, some great defensive work from MMU, and they drive the ball up the pit. Evan Walsh for free isn't able to make it, but the hustle, and he's not able to get the rebound, but it's great work there from Evan Walsh to try and keep the ball for MMU, and he is absolutely fatigued now. MMU should have an easy layup here. Oh no, he goes for the dunk. Although Kean's able to get it though, and there he shows his teammate how it's done.
Bournemouth, they just look like they've given up then. There was 4 MMU players on the break with no Bournemouth players. That is not a good look going into the fourth quarter. Bournemouth are going to have to up their intensity, give more passion if they really want to win this game.
And the three's good. You see, even with Evan, who looked so tired now, he's giving his all on defense. Giving his all for the team to try and get to the semi-finals. Oh, that's a sloppy pass there. But MMU looked to defend it. Easy layup in the end. Didn't want to make the foul.
Yeah, Bournemouth haven't had too many of these this game. We haven't seen them with that many fast breaks. If they were to have more, may have made a difference in this game.
Evan Walsh looking to... And is that an illegal screen there?
Yep. Foul called on Evan Walsh there.
As we have a couple of changes for MMU, I believe. Dan Davis enters the game. And Evan Walsh coming off, who does look like he needs the break, Isha.
Yeah, definitely. He's been such a huge force for MMU this game. We'll see if Bournemouth are able to capitalise on his substitution.
Bournemouth not able to. They're giving the ball straight to MMU. Dan Davis isn't able to make the layup, however. Tony Hughes looks to get the ball straight up the court.
Another easy layup for Bournemouth.
Pietro with the ball here. Looking to call the plays and looking to be that floor general for MMU. Gets it to the corner and is fouled. Or
Out of
out
bounds.
of bounds.
Oh, just step back when he caught the ball then.
Seen a couple of players fall with that issue, and that can be the court when you've got so many lines on the court that you're not sure which one's which. MMU again going with this aggressive man-to-man style defense.
Yeah,
Good
MMU's
screen.
aggression on defense has definitely been a winner. Oh, foul
Foul.
called there.
Ooh.
Bench definitely wanted thought it was all ball, but referees thought otherwise.
I wonder if a review was available, they would have took it.
Yeah, definitely see number 14 there, and MMU calling for VAR.
Again, the coach Callum just having a word there. Very unhappy. He thought he got the ball, and I think I'd have to agree that he did get the ball there.
Yeah, it looked all ball. MMU only 9 points up currently.
Bournemouth just managing to keep themselves in this game somehow. MMU just need to make sure that they're careful. Be clever with the clock here, Isha.
Yeah, 100%. Just time management. They're still in the lead, although it's only a 9-point lead. They just need to continue to manage the clock because time is on their side.
Bournemouth again, poor from the free throw line. Can he make the second one? Yes, he can. I thought it might have just been short, but he was just able to get the spin on the ball for it not to be. Pietro drives, tries to get into the paint, is no good. Kean trying to find someone. No, unable to. Kean again on the ball. And we have kick ball from Bournemouth, so will be an MMU ball on the side. Ethan Tucker to inbound. To Pietro Turati.
See if they can set something up to finish this offense.
For the step back for two. No good, but not a bad play there from MMU. Tone Hughes looks to drive up the pitch. Gets the three off. No good. Ethan Tucker with the rebound for MMU and looks to get the ball up the court quickly and in the paint and layup and one. A great play there by Ethan Tucker. And as we have a look at the close stats there, 19 rebounds to Bournemouth 5 for Manchester Metropolitan University. 14 more.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw just on that previous play from Bournemouth there, settling for that 3-point shot so early in the offense, when it was 1-on-4, that's how they're going to lose this game for themselves.
Tucker from the line to convert the 3-point play, and he is able to. And it also seems that MMU have just converted those 3-point plays more than Bournemouth have. Get that momentum going, Isha.
Definitely. MMU's free throw percentage has definitely kept them in this game a lot better than Bournemouth have. Bournemouth's free throws has definitely been a contributing factor to why they're so far down.
Sean Tracy with a nice spin move in the paint there to get the layup. He's been very impressive for me. I wonder if they could have just utilised him a bit more on the ball.
Yeah, definitely. Coming off the bench with 21 points. And is that an and one?
And another and one for Pietro Turati. He's had a couple of strong through the paint, able to evade the defenders, draw the contact and make the basket.
See if MMU are able to convert, which they have done many times this game.
Takes his time and makes it. Very, very good from Pietro Turati there, able to get MMU an 12-point lead, correction.
It's interesting that Jordis Jr., the 7-footer, he was thought to be have such an impact on this game. Obviously, he went out injured. Do you think the game would look different if he was not injured?
Definitely. He just seems, and well, the way they were utilising, maybe not, because he's a big man. Get him inside, get him in the paint, as Shaquille O'Neal would say. They just seem to be a bit messed up in the mind of what to do with him properly, as MMU unable to get the shot away there.
Yeah, I think that's definitely been a difference between MMU and Bournemouth. In the first half, we saw a lot of paint touches from MMU, despite the fact that they're not the bigger team. Still seeing them getting that ball inside, whereas Bournemouth still settling for that outside 3-point shot.
Chad Blanton with a lovely little fake there to get the 2-point. Send Kagan Rose off and was just set himself lovely for that shot. 10 points the difference here with 5 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. Pietro drives into the paint again, gets the pass off to Kean, can't make the shot. And Sean Tracy will look to drive up the court for Bournemouth. Gets it to Tone Hughes. who looks to get the cross-court pass, but is no good. And Coach Callum here just telling his team to slow the ball down and make the right play.
Yeah, that offense was not good for Bournemouth. This late in the game, down by this much, they should not be making sloppy passes like that. They just need to look after the ball, try and settle for good shots.
Gets a screen from Kean there, does Pietro. Goes from the wing, no good. Tone Hughes now for Bournemouth, looking at his options. And I think he's looking for Shad Blanton here. Unable to find him, but gets it into the number 9.
Nice
to the 15.
kick out.
And a lovely little 2-point there from Bournemouth. When they play basketball, they are a very good team. They're very efficient with the ball. It's just when they don't, they just get they play individual basketball. That's when it just seems to be off the pace each other.
Yeah, unfortunately this game I think we've seen a little bit too much individual basketball. If they played more team basketball, see in the last 4 minutes if they can. Nice pass there. Ooh.
Shad Blanton with it for the 3. It's no good. And a great rebound there by Dan Davis to relieve the pressure from MMU. Ethan Tucker with the Euro step. And he's good. Great move there, Isha.
Yep, able to convert. And is that timeout for Bournemouth? 4 minutes remaining in the game.
Dan Davis here, very, very efficient. 10 points. Ethan Tucker as well. Very, very crucial for MMU. And I think that's been the difference. MMU have just been able to get other players into the game, Isha.
Yeah, they've definitely had more depth in that bench. Whereas if we look at Bournemouth, yes, they've had quite a number of players score a large amount of points, but MMU just have that depth in their bench. They've got multiple options when looking to score. Bournemouth just don't have that, and I think that's let them down a lot today.
Now it's 9 points the difference with 4 minutes remaining. Bournemouth are still in this game. They just need to make sure they are just efficient with the ball and don't look to rush things here, Isha. 4 minutes is a long time in basketball.
Yeah, definitely. If Shad Blanton goes off again with them 3-pointers, that could be the difference between winning and losing this game. But if MMU continue to get them easy layups in the inside, maybe even a couple more fouls, that we know that they're going to convert their free throws, whereas Bournemouth, been a slightly different story this game.
I think for MMU and MMU particularly, their defence work has been very, very good. And if Bournemouth can just get a couple stops, that's what will be the key to getting them back in this game. And it looks like Georges Jr. is checking into this game, so Bournemouth are throwing everything at this. See
Yes.
how that foot ankle injury is as we develop in the end of this 4th quarter. He still doesn't look completely comfortable with it, but let's see if they can get the ball into him in the paint.
Yeah, that's something that they've definitely been lacking this game. Let's see if they can utilise that height that he has.
Now they're looking to get him into a screen. And it
Doesn't connect, but looking to get inside, looking to post up.
number 9 with a great little spin move and draws the foul. Samet Goulet, the Turkish international there, they've got him into the game in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, I mean, perhaps they needed to utilise him earlier, but nevertheless, it's good that they're using him now. See if he can convert these free throws.
So can he make the first one? First one is not good. He needs to make the second one if Bournemouth can carry some momentum.
Yeah, especially at this point in the game. If Bournemouth continue to get free throws and get to the line, they need to start converting them.
Second one is no good. That's not very good for Bournemouth, as MMU are just going to look to take charge of the clock. No, they're going to look to get to Pietro, but he very intelligently just calms it down.
Yeah, MMU now should be looking to slow the game down.
And it's a travel there from Dan Davis.
But yeah, the MMU just need to slow the ball down, slow the game down. They're not in a rush. They've got the lead. They just need to retain it now. They're 10 points ahead. See if Bournemouth can try to set something up here, something that they've been lacking this game.
Getting Sean Tracy on the ball, see how he can move it. He gets the easy layup, does he? Reverse, very nice reverse there, Isha.
Yeah, and that brings them Bournemouth back into 8 points, within 8 points.
Ethan Tucker gets past his defender, spins, drives into the
nice
paint.
Pass inside. And a bit scrappy.
Oh no, Sean Tracy able to grab it. I wonder if he might have had a jump ball for a second there.
Yeah, perhaps.
Sean Tracy gets it to
So
corner to
that
Goulet.
early 3-point shot again, but able to convert.
And now it's a 5-point game. sorry, yeah, 5-point game, sorry. And Gulek's got into this quarter with a bit of European flair entering this game.
Yeah, let's see if MMU can convert these free throws at the line now. I mean, they weren't slowing the ball down, they were just turning it over, but now they're going to have to focus on maybe even getting a larger lead.
Yordis Jr. doesn't look completely comfortable still, does he, Isha?
No, he looks, something's bothering him. Although he's not had a he's not had a huge impact on this game, so see what he's able to do whilst he's on the court for the rest of the game.
Louis Weaver at the line here makes the first one. These are some big free throws just to make sure you keep that to a 3-play lead. Not able to, but MMU get the offensive rebound. Pietro, lovely with the loose ball there. Tucker for the free, not make it, but again, another offensive rebound for MMU by Dan Davis, able to get it out to Walsh, who doesn't make it, but another rebound and one. Ethan Tucker there with a very strong finish and able to draw the foul. But again, the rebounds, I could count 3 there that MMU just seem to get to the ball.
Yeah, the rebounds are killing Bournemouth at the moment. When you've got the 7-footer on your team, you expect to be in the lead in terms of rebounds, but it's just not been the story this game.
Just doesn't seem to be fully comfortable on the court, and one is converted. Ethan Tucker with a very, very good second half here.
Yeah, MMU needed that definitely, just to boost their morale, see what they can do for the rest of this game.
MMU can continue with the ethos of being aggressive on defense, going man to man, trying to force Bournemouth into the mistake here. Gulek tries to force Evan Walsh off. Steps back
on the shot clock.
And the 3 is short, and Evan Walsh gets the rebound and will just look to calm things down here.
Yeah, again, MMU, time on their side, just need to slow it, look after the ball, see what they do.
Dan Davis drives into the paint, and will we have... What will we have here? Blocking foul. I thought so. I was just wondering if they would do the charging foul.
Yeah, I think Bournemouth were looking for the charge there.
But you can't just stand still in the lane like that.
Interesting, Bournemouth making some substitutions this late in the game, but yeah, Jordis Jr. coming off. That injury must be, you can see he's limping off the court actually. That injury's definitely had an impact.
It was a roll of the dice there by the Bournemouth coach, throwing everything at this quarter-final.
Dan Davies at the line.
Takes a breath, as he does every single time he takes a free throw. Just calms himself down. Doesn't make the first one. He'll go through exactly the same routine the next time though, and that is very important when taking a free throw, Isha.
Yep, just need to be focused. If you've got time, just relax. Take your time shooting it. Because as we've seen in this game, free throws are really important, especially when they're closing out the game like this.
And a 10-point lead. Now MMU take double digits with 1 minute 46 left on the clock.
Yeah, Bournemouth were able to start creeping back just a little bit, but again, not careless with the ball, just not able to come back in time.
Sean Tracy again taking playmaking duties and doing very, very well there. Dan Davis on the ball now for MMU, just looking to get some seconds out of the game now. Evan Walsh drives into the paint and just loses the ball there, but he, again, aggressive, trying to force the mistake out of Bournemouth. As Tone Hughes drives up in the lane and makes it. Looks for the foul. No, he wasn't looking for the foul.
Yeah, Bournemouth just need them quick scores now. It's getting very late in the game. 6 points down.
Louis Weaver here gets it onto the outside, or out of bounds there. MMU's 6-point game with 1 minute left on the clock.
Yeah, you don't want to be making mistakes like that this late in the game.
Bournemouth getting it down to a 2-play game, and MMU just need to make sure they are secure here.
Yeah, they just need to continue playing that aggressive defense that they have been all game. Try not to foul, but they're not in team foul, so won't have too much of an impact.
Gulek
Nice
there
feed
with
there.
a lovely move. Luka Doncic-esque there from Gulek. Now down to 4 points. MMU just need to eat this clock down. 40 seconds remaining. If they can get this down to 20 seconds, they will force Bournemouth to foul. Evan Walsh gets the ball.
Yeah, MMU just taking their time.
Drives into the lane. Dan Davis able to get it, and he's fouled. Very, very good from Dan Davis there. Good hustle, gets the ball and gets the foul.
Yeah, if he's able to convert these free throws, that'll be more or less the game sealed.
As Bournemouth will be forced into fouling MMU to get the ball back.
Yeah.
Some big free throws coming up here from Dan Davis, who's been at the line a lot this game.
See if he's able to keep his composure.
Same routine, big breath. And he makes the first one. That's massive now there from Louis Weaver.
Yeah, that's huge.
Sorry, Dan Davis, correction.
Second.
If he can make the second one, he goes for exactly the same routine. Can he make the second one? No, he
He's
can't.
unable to convert the second.
But MMU look to be aggressive here. Bournemouth are going to have to get a quick shot off.
Yep.
Gulek
Foul.
fouled.
Are they looking for a shooting foul potentially?
And the referee's going to have a discussion here.
Yep, I think he looked like he went into the shooting motion after his foul, just in an attempt to get them free throws. Yep, foul called on the floor, so it'll be Bournemouth ball from the sideline. Timeout called.
5 points remaining with 5 points to difference with 14 seconds left. MMU should be able to hold on to the game here.
Yeah, they didn't do a great job at retaining that lead this half, but nevertheless, they're still able to keep it up.
And there are the two main men for both teams, and Evan Walsh and Shad Blanton.
Both 26 points apiece.
Should be into the semi-finals now here in the National Trophy. Should MMU, and that'll be massive for them.
Yep, MMU just be discussing keeping composure, trying not to foul, just getting a stop, trying to force a turnover from Bournemouth.
Let them shoot. I think the tactic here is to let them shoot, because you're going to force to foul and just back your players to make the free throws.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who Bournemouth picks to shoot that shot, because they've got quite a few scorers on their team.
MMU out there with their starting five, making sure they have their strongest players on to stop and close out this game. Sean Tracy's going to have to look to get something off here. Gets the
Nice
layup.
drives to the basket.
Not long left here, and they're going to be forced into foul trouble.
Bournemouth not fouling.
Oh, but they get the
Force a
turnover.
Oh,
Oh, what's been called here?
not counted the basket.
No basket. And the ref has called something before he shot.
Looked like called a technical foul. Yep, 7 on, I'm not sure which team. Technical foul.
Evan Walsh.
Oh, Evan Walsh. So it'll be one shot Bournemouth and possession.
MMU do not want to see this.
Definitely not. Bournemouth now have a chance to catch up, have a tie or take the lead. But it's not looking good from Bournemouth's perspective. Their free throw shooting has not been great this game, but this is a vital free throw that they'll have to look to convert.
See, MMU just having a little team discussion here, just making sure they're strong. Evan Walsh has checked out the game for Kagan Rose.
Yeah, we see Coach Callum Jones discussing with ref Ryan Petrie.
You get to choose your free throw shooter, and he misses.
Tony Hughes missing the vital free throw for Bournemouth.
The man entrusted with the shot. They now need a 3-point to tie the game with 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, if they want to go to overtime, they're going to have to make this 3-point shot.
And discussion here with the Bournemouth coach, who's
not happy. I think the ref's just explaining that they called it before he shot.
Yeah, Shad Blanton shooting that three-pointer after the ref had blown the whistle. Will probably want to get a three-point shot off here in time. MMU, they'll have to be aggressive on defense, but try not to foul.
You'd imagine they'd entrust his shot to Shad Blanton.
Yeah, most likely. His three-point shooting has been one of the best this game.
I think they could easily here, though, give it to Gulak, who's been very strong in this fourth quarter. He's finally got going in this game, the Turkish international.
Yeah, interesting they didn't utilise him sooner, but yeah, when he has been shooting, he has been hitting most of his shots. MMU back on the court early.
MMU back on the court. And Bournemouth just making sure they have exactly what they want to do here. Making sure it's right to try and force this game to overtime.
Be interesting to see if they've drawn up a play, because they have not been able to successfully carry out many plays this game. A lot of the time just been ignoring or waving off the screens. So it'll be interesting to see what they've set up.
This is an absolutely huge moment in this quarter-final. Tone Hughes with the inbound. They're looking to get Shad Blanton open.
Step
Can he
back
make
three.
it? No
Short.
good. And MMU win here at Platt Lane and storm into the semi-finals. Isha, who was your player of the game?
I think it's got to be Evan Walsh. He came into the game on fire. He just had instant impact in the game. His shooting, it's just offensively, he's just the difference between the winning and losing. Whereas, despite the fact that Shad Blanton had similar scoreline, they're just Bournemouth just weren't able to keep up.
Some big moments in that game, but MMU just better on the rebound and free throw line. As we see here, MMU with 71% from the line compared to Bournemouth's 50%. That's massive, isn't it, Isha?
Yeah, that's huge. Especially we saw in the fourth quarter there, a lot of free throws been given. Bournemouth just not able to be successful from the line. But interesting to see MMU had a significantly more amount of turnovers, 18 turnovers compared to Bournemouth's 6. But Bournemouth just weren't able to capitalise off MMU's mistakes.
Bournemouth never took the lead once in that game, and MMU was just able to pile on the pressure and just keep going and get leads of 17 points, 20 points at one stage. And that's just a very difficult stage to come back from.
Yeah, Bournemouth, they got it back within one at one point. The score was very up and down. Whilst they were able to fight back, they just weren't able to sign it off.
For Bournemouth, who was your player for them that you was most impressed by?
Definitely Shad Blanton, but it was a shame that we didn't get to see Gulak shine more. We saw him a little bit in the fourth quarter, but maybe if they'd utilised him more earlier in the game, we might have seen a different scoreline.
Personally, for me, I thought Sean Tracy was excellent off the bench. I just wondered if he could have utilised his very good playmaking skills more at the start of the game, when they just seemed a bit bamboozled with what to do with the ball.
Yeah, it just seems to be the story of the game for Bournemouth. Just what if they'd used all the players? We didn't see them use much. We just didn't see them use much depth on their bench, just unlike MMU.
MMU again just utilising their depth, and just something Bournemouth were unable to do. And everyone just seemed to be able to make an impact on the games. Keane Watkins with good defensive work against Georges Jr., just able to manipulate him and just nullify his height. I think the biggest surprise there was just they weren't able to use Georges Jr. as much as they would have liked to.
Oh yeah, even before he got injured, even before he stepped out injured, just before they just weren't able to utilise, and they weren't able to get him into the post, weren't able to give him the ball, and even his rebounding was very poor in my opinion. But it's just unfortunate he got injured, so we didn't get to see his full impact in the game.
That's it from Platt Lane. You've been listening to Charlie Ball and Isha Nair live on Matchday Live. MMU 94, Bournemouth 91. And they storm into the semi-finals.